So, first we must perfect divine love in the heart. We must understand that chakras are not perfect. They are shown as perfect on this chart. But as we have misused God's energy, so that energy collects around the vortex of the chakra, the wheel, the flower of those petals unfolding. Every petal of every chakra has a significance of a certain and specific vibration. So the pure power of this 12-petal chakra is the power of love. Any force of anti-love that we have ever qualified that has collected there will be a block to our expression of true divine love, compassion, charity, understanding, the givingness of ourselves. What usually collects at the heart chakra is what is called hardness of heart, or the unmerciful heart. The unmerciful heart never forgives. It may say that it forgives. People may say, yes, I forgive you. But they hold bitterness and resentment, not only for one lifetime, but for many, many lifetimes. The ability to forgive is the primary quality of Christ. When someone has a true capacity to forgive and forget and move on, you know that they have a developed Christ flame. The unmerciful heart, unless it does change, unless it does enter into that true spirit of Christ forgiveness, will not see God, will not enter the kingdom of God. We need to truly search our souls to know if we harbor resentment toward any part of life. It is not easy to forgive, especially grave wrongs, wrongs involving life and death. I can tell you how I have come to that equipoise of forgiveness. It is the understanding of the promise of God. God has said to us, "Vengeance is mine, I will repay." He has made good on that by establishing his law of karma, which is inexorable, it is unerring. Karma means that everything that everyone does eventually comes back to them. If people send out condemnation and hate creations, if they do wicked things, if they murder, rape, kill, abuse life, they will bear the burden of that in such a horrendous way that they are to be pitied and not to be condemned. They will not escape the law. Sometimes we think we have to take justice into our own hands because the law doesn't act fast enough. We don't see anything happening. We see the evildoer getting off scot-free. What we learn from the teachings of Philos the Tibetan in his book, The Dweller on Two Planets, is that the return of karma sometimes takes lifetimes. Not even in the next lifetime, but many lifetimes down the road. Suddenly an individual may be in the heyday of success and accomplishment, and all of a sudden some grave calamity comes upon him. We see this every day upon earth. We see it in the lives of friends, people who are lovely people. We cannot understand why such a burden would come upon them. It is because they have advanced far beyond the scene of the crime committed in ancient times, which now comes full circle to their doorstep. And so it seems that the law is unjust and they are undeserving of what has happened to them. A mother with 8 children to care for suddenly passes on from an unknown disease. The answer lies in a true understanding of justice and a true understanding that every soul who is a servant of God truly desires to pay his debts and make things right. And the soul is accepting of the karma when finally it comes due, if that soul is not in rebellion against God and cursing God.